Hi, I'm Tim Penny, President of the Southern Minnesota Initiative Foundation. For 35 years, our foundation has invested in the economic future of Southern Minnesota. At this time of challenge, we especially appreciate the support that you have provided and ask for your support again. With your support, we can continue to invest in the early childhood professionals, entrepreneurs, and small communities across this region. I've been enormously impressed over this past year as Southern Minnesotans have responded to the current COVID-19 crisis. At SMIF, I'm very proud of the fact that we were able to bring $12 million of resources to our region in support of our small businesses, early childhood providers, and offering other trainings and assistance. This is in addition to the annual $5 million budget that we expend across the region for a variety of programs in the early childhood, economic development, and small community space. Supporting SMIF makes an impact in your community, but you don't have to take my word for it. Here are some testimonials from others talking about the impact of SMIF's resources in your community.
I'm Christina Valdez, Executive Director of Listos Preschool and Childcare, a bilingual Spanish-English early learning program in Rochester. In February 2020, when we received the notice that we were receiving a childcare startup and expansion grant from SMIF, we were jumping up and down. We had spent 5 years building up a high-quality early learning environment, and we had just finished our vision planning for the next 5 years. But no amount of planning was about to prepare us for the year that was coming. I can't imagine how we would have stayed open, let alone expanded during 2020 if it hadn't been for this grant. Not only did the grant allow us to open additional preschool classrooms so we could have safe learning and smaller class sizes, it also allowed us to open a school-age classroom to support children during their distance and hybrid learning. The dedicated professionals at SMIF also helped us with some financial planning and even troubleshooting of some issues we were having with our online QuickBooks program. This kind of encouragement, support, and generosity helped our staff remain positive and know that they were making a true difference. We cannot thank the donors and professionals of the Southern Minnesota Initiative Foundation enough for the foresight, dedication, and support of early learning.
Hello, colleagues and community. Dee Sabol from Diversity Council, here to talk to you about the Equitable Communities Grant and what it means to us. As a recipient of the grant, we are so excited to have the opportunity to build shared language, shared knowledge, and shared definition throughout southeastern Minnesota and beyond as we learn to tackle and impact disparities and address equity in our systems and in our society. What an opportunity, not just for us to do our work, but for us to come together with other organizations who are doing similar work, to find common ground to work from and to really improve and increase our impact because of those relationships and the dollars that we receive. We're using our funds to work with municipalities, county government, and other agencies on that shared knowledge, shared metrics, and we're so excited to see what comes of it. Thank you for your participation, and we're so thrilled to be at the table.
I'm Beth Fynbo, the owner of Busy Baby. You may have seen me on ABC's Shark Tank with my invention, the Busy Baby Mat. I came up with the idea about 4 years ago and wouldn't be where I am today if it had not been for the Southern Minnesota Initiative Foundation. In my early days, I got a loan, interest-free, that allowed me to work on my intellectual property and create the tool to make my product. As I grew and needed more money to stock up on inventory for all those Shark Tank orders, I got another loan through SMIF that allowed me to do that. I also won $5,000 through the Minnesota Cup, and I'm part of the CEO Peer Network, where I get to regularly meet with other business owners and learn from their experiences. I am so grateful to have SMIF in my life.
This is just a snapshot of the work that we do in your community. For more information about SMIF, you can contact us at our website, smifoundation.org. With your continued support, we can continue to invest in the future of this region, both in times of prosperity and in times of challenge. Thank you once again for your support.